Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3. As always, I'm your host, J2, and last we left off, Queen Ross here has been going on a pregnancy spree, I would say. Right now, she has already 4 children, with at least another one on the way. We have been attempting to consolidate power in Scotland right now. Trying to figure out the best way to gain control of the Duchy of Albany, where it turns out the main power player here in Albany is now the Countess Anna of Athol, who is taking control of every other single territory in Albany except for ours. So, we kind of don't want that. The other problem with that is also that she is part of a faction to install Evander of Moray onto the throne here. She's the only member of said faction, but her alone brings the faction military power up to 51%. So we've been trying to sway Anna to our side while plotting our revenge against her, I guess, you would say. In the meantime, England itself, under the control of Nicholas here, we've got to keep an eye on them. They have almost completely subjugated the entirety of Wales, and all we have left in Ireland here is just Munster, or however the words are pronounced these days. That's going to continue our campaign. Alright, let's see here now. So, our vassals are still fighting each other right now, which is not great. Anna's been swayed, very good. We'll continue to go on that trend and see what happens. What's our council doing right now? Our council, Anna's in Ross right now, converting that territory. I need you to fabricate more claims. Fabricate on Athol itself. We've got our, whoops. Greetings, my liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Dunkeld. It will be a grand affair, worthy of your honorable presence. You own Dunkeld? How dare you? The barony of Dunkeld. Sure. Leinster has 11 years left of having the Marshall Institute control over them. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Countess Anna, has welcomed us all to the feast. This had better be worth my time. Let's see what shenanigans we get up to here in this feast. We could all tell Countess Anna had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. Well, like grandfather, like granddaughter, huh? We get vomited on, apparently. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Anna. We get higher standards of courtesy for 5 years. Countess Anna spends 150 prestige and she loses 10 opinion of us, or we spend 75 prestige and she gets 30 opinion of us. I will choose this one if only to ensure that she does not institute that faction again. Really trying to get Anna on my side here. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal Provost Roderick goes on and on about friendship. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lady? No. Please do, go on. Why don't we talk more about you instead? We grow closer to forming a friendship with Provost Roderick? Or you making a fool of yourself could never bore me. Every unsympathetic guest gains 10 opinion of us. Roderick loses 30 opinion of us. We gain close to forming a rivalry with the Provost. We gain 75 prestige. And we lose 35 stress. That one. So we regained the prestige that we lost in that vomit affair. Hey, that's what I wanted to see right there. The faction that is targeting us has been disbanded. That means Anna likes us enough that she no longer wants to replace us. What a feast. I will remember the days spent in Countess Anna's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties as a lady of the realm. Farewell, my steward. Awesome. Hey, Anna. %98 chance of acceptance here. But I'd rather do it to Athol because it has, I would assume it has the most control. No? And they're both, oh, that's cities. 2. Yeah, that hasn't even really been developed so much. Okay. We'll see what else we've got here. Decisions. We didn't go on a pilgrimage with Malcolm. Maybe we should do that. There's still that peasant rabble. Still trying to sway Anna. Could search for a court physician. I have no available spouse. Oh, because our damn husband's a ruler. Wait, he's not a ruler. What the hell? Oh, he's a count. That's right. So he's not available for us to use. Damn it! My son, my relief is great, my joy even greater. I have given birth to a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Shaw. Shaw is a genius. Genius son, Shaw. Yes, I like this. Yes. Douglas here is 4 years old. He's got some good stats, for sure. The problem is that I have so many kids right now. I can't be ward to all of them. Oh, good Rod Harold, son of the Isle of Man, has died. I need a new chancellor. Let's see here. How much to recruit you to the court? 55 gold to recruit you to the court. Yes. Sign you. Focus on domestic affairs. Very good. Poor Goodrod. As Earl Harald Goodrodson. He's melancholic, wounded. He's a military engineer, though. Hey! Your culture has discovered the fascination horseshoes. A new fascination can now be selected. Nice. We finally have horseshoes, folks. Let's see. We can do communal government. Can be expected to be discovered in 13 months. Larger towns regularly face a series of increasingly complex problems. Delegating some authority to local councils will get them resolved without needing to get the king involved. That's fine. We're almost done with that anyway. Let's do that. Alright, we are continuing to try and sway and now fabricating claims. Let's see what else we've got going on in the world right now. Castile split with Leon in the middle, and Leon's on the sides there as well. Byzantines are still there. The Seljuks have stopped that. I think there was a rebellion in the Seljuk territories. They also grabbed a random piece of territory in India. Oh, they're also... Ooh. By right. My vassals inform me of an obscure law in the earldom of Linlithgowshire that states none but the queen may be its protector. Normally, such an archaic law would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put Duke Dolphin, my vassal and current ruler of the earldom of Linlithgowshire, in his place. The law is clear. The queen has full rights. Dolphin can keep the title by my grace. Where is this? Linlithgowshire. Oh, it's like right here. It's normally the part of the Gadaden. It's not really a territory I want. Nope. Unnecessary. New perk available for learning. Let's see here. Apostate, different faith opinion, plus 15. Faith conversion cost, minus 75%. Scholarly circles, learning per level of devotion. Go with apostate. Alright, continuing to sway Anna there. So once I, ooh, your cousin Duke Ewan III has created the faction to install Earl Fergus of the Outer Hebrides on the Scottish throne. How dare you? Now Ewan is doing something stupid now. Oh, Countess Anna is not swayed. Sad. What else is going on around here? Denmark and Sweden have kind of gobbled up that area over there. And Great Liao is growing over here. So close with the communal government. Some infighting in France. Did England just grab another piece of territory? Or did they lose a piece of territory? No, I think they grabbed a piece of territory. From France. King Philippe, 55 years old. Alright. What are we working on right now? 7 years for Leinster, 6 months for Athol, 3 years for Ross. Could work on my, yeah. My dynasty has unlocked House of Warriors. Prowess +2, knight effectiveness +15%. Nice. It's a dynasty legacy. I'll take it. Absolutely. High quality armored footmen, mangonels, knights, and levies. Gold per month is pretty nice too. Heresy, Lollards and Bergslagen. Duchess Inga of Bergslagen has announced to the world that she and her vassals have converted to Lollardy. Having become disillusioned with the teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Bergslagen no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As the Lollards, they believe that their new faith properly aligns with the will of God, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. No. I'm surprised Ross isn't pregnant already. After all that happened the last video, shocked that she's not already pregnant. Duke Cole has converted to Lollardy. So if we take a look at the religious map here, Waldenesianism is growing in France. A couple bits of Lollard in the Swedish areas. Almost done with the fabricating of the claim. Gain more territory for ourselves. Mormer Harald converted from Norwegian to Gaelic. That's the wrong one! Betrothed can marry Gert, Bilung, and Princess Kenna. Alright, Kenna and Gert have joined in matrimony. Oh, is that a rebellion in Sweden? Alright. Communal government has been researched. New innovation. Coinage. Development growth plus 10%. Cassius Belli. Prestige cost minus 10%. Domain limit plus 1. Art saddles. Coinage is the fastest one. 15 years for that. Alright. Greetings, Queen Ross of Scotland. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lady of the Earldom of Athol. Yes. Currently in debt, but we can work on that. So once we're no longer in debt, the question now is, how do we press our claim against Athol there? Not sure. I could press it and declare war. Could go that route. Might accept. 64% chance. 65% chance. I have a claim on the title. Allow me to revoke without being viewed as a tyrant. Control level. Yes. We'll give it a shot. And I will raise up my military just in case. And move it to Athol. Greetings, my liege. I see no choice but to bow to your decision to strip me of the Earldom of Athol. Just so. What? Game didn't tell me it was an act of tyranny. Now I'm upset. Whoops. Okay, so disband that. Yeah. So I got Athol without firing her shot. That's good. Now we have Countess Anna of Angus, who really doesn't like me. It says I have a claim on the title, allow me to revoke it without being viewed as a tyrant. That's what it says. Okay. I think that might have been a bug, because they're not viewing me as a tyrant. Okay, good. Good. I would have been very upset. Okay, so Now, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to raise up my military. I'm going to send them to Angus this time. It's like, hey, I'm sending over my army in advance of like... God! Oh, as soon as I look away. As soon as I look away. And now there's a peasant revolt. To the loathsome Queen Ross, we've been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more, we are done paying your taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your ladders are empty, you will wish you have treated us more fairly. No. Rally the troops. Okay. So, hi. Croatia has joined England in this war. Peasant revolt is in Leinster, and we're at war with England. Fun times! Fun times. I have allies too, you know. I have allies too, you know. Alright. Scotland versus England, round 2. Or round 3. I don't even know how many wars it's been this time. But find out what happens next time.